Morning, May the 26th, 2022. I am the soul pool, you are the soul pool, we are the soul pool, together as a collective. Without you this doesn't work. So, here we go. Astrology giving me a line from a song and the melody, so I don't know whether it's called that or not, but it's here in the real world. So, a reality check. Today's card is the Strength, so it's about courage, backbone, integrity, karma, health, heart, back, power struggles. The story of, I don't know if it was a Bible story or a myth, the gladiator, the guy, he finds a lion cub with a thorn in its foot and he helps it out, takes the thorn out, doesn't think no more of it, and years later he is captured and made to fight as a gladiator. When he gets in the arena, instead of the lion mauling him, the lion comes up and fights with him because he remembers the guy that took the thorn out of his paw. So never think that the good deeds you've done in the past won't be rewarded, because they will. But you have to be strong and you have to have integrity. Karma always rewards your good deeds. Lesson learned. Because he could have been scared that the mother wouldn't be far away and that if she heard the cub crying, he could be mauled anyway. So you took that risk. Let's see. There it is in the first one, so it's massively important because when it goes there, we know. The Fool's Journey. We're setting off on a new adventure. And we have to risk feeling a fool to do so. This is the Dick Whittington card, remember? He set off from the village with nothing but the shirt on his back, his knotted hanky and his cheese sandwich. And everyone was laughing at him behind his back. But he had a dream. The streets of London were paved with gold. And he got there and he felt the fool. Because they weren't. But he persevered with his dream and became the Lord Mayor of London anyway. So he had the last laugh. The 22. Show no fear. There may be illness. There may be bad temper. There may be a power struggle, possibly with a Leo, because we've got two cards here for Leo. Or if you're a Leo, this is your struggle. An internal struggle with yourself. And there is Capricorn energy there, the devil. Something that's trying to manipulate you or seduce you financially, emotionally, whatever it is. You've got to grapple with that struggle within. So the 19 is negative. Somebody here is trying to block your way. Could be a Leo. If you're a Leo, could be yourself. Children, issues with children, issues with travel. There is a brick wall standing between you and where you need to be. Someone 1966 plus or minus 12 February to February may be involved. That could simply be me. The white horse's spirit. And I'm 1966. Year of the horse. Somebody is being seduced by money or putting a lot of effort in to the material side of life at the cost of everything else. 8 years. Communication via the internet, maybe. Don't count your chickens before they hatch, because there's failure here in a battle. You may lose this struggle and your wishes and dreams can't come true because you're dimming your light to fit in. Something from the past may be haunting you. Aquarius energy, the 17. Again, negative. 17 and 19. A passing, an ending, a death. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. This chapter needs to end, but it's not over yet, before you can go on this new journey. So we have the 17, the 19, the 21st, and the 22nd. So once you've got through this negative period, which is if you don't know anybody on those dates or living at that number, or that number isn't coming up somewhere, by the 22nd of June, I believe. It's a long-standing problem, and it's a chapter that needs to end. It's the snake that eats itself. Shedding the skin, 1965, plus or minus 12, February to February. It's connected to the number 72 and a string of pearls with spirit. The cosmic dancer, the dance goes on. But you have to end this chapter before you can go on the new adventure. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stick a fork in me, I'm done. 10 weeks. 6 days of feeling defeated. And it may be through illness, bad temper, karma, coming out of Mercury retrograde perhaps. We maybe had to return to something from the past to settle it. And there it is. Spirit want you to accept their gift of a new beginning. A new home, a new job, a career, a proposal. A new beginning. That's the dung beetle, the scarab. So basically, you're rising from the muck of the swamp to make a new beginning. And if you nurture that new beginning, it will pay off within a year. Yes. Any question you've got, yes or no question, the answer is yes. Your wishes and happiness can come true. But you have to grow a backbone, have courage, feel the fear. 9 months, possibly the birth of a child, definitely a new beginning. But someone is confused, living in a dream world, because others are deliberately trying to confuse you. Unless you're a Leo, and then you're confusing yourself. There is the fear of lack financially. So putting yourself into that material realm, the Capricorn energy. 22 again. Some will and some won't take the risk. Yeah. You need to fight for what you want. Win or lose, you've got to try. This is a nightmare situation. 9 weeks. Oh, there it is. Let me get it. Roadrunner. Beep beep. Always wins over Wile E. Coyote. The truth, clarity, cutting through the bullshit and getting to the point, speaking your truth, and then things will become very, very clear. You've learnt some lessons, you're wiser now. The full moon, I shall have a look in my almanac when that is, but the 18th is massively important. So, where's my almanac? It's torn between two properties, two jobs, two situations. No longer confused, seeing things very, very clearly. So, we've had the full moon in May, I believe. Yeah. So, June. Full moon in June is on the 14th. And we now have the 18th, 19th, 21st, 22nd, 17th, 18th, 19th, 21st, 22nd. So I don't know what's happened to the 20th. It may come out yet. Let's see. Bottom of the deck, we've got arguments again with the mother energy. Mother, mother-in-law, mother of your children. Nothing can grow in barren lands. May the 31st, November the 11th, massively important. Poppies and the military. Remembrance. They want you to remember something. They want you to revisit the past and not dim your light for anyone or anything. It came out, but there was too many. Yeah, there could be a loss of home, a need to move house, no celebration. There it is again. Great fear. You have to face your fears. 22, it's come out 3 times. It's massively important. Love has left the building. A loss of love. And overthinking things causes fear. Analysis paralysis. You have to release and let go. Stop protecting yourself and others. There it is again, the 19, blocking your path, making confusion, deliberately confusing you. You have to go with love, unconditional love for yourself. Let go of greed. The tower must fall. So now we have got the 16th, the 17th, the 18th, and the 19th, and the 21st and 22nd. So the 20th is missing, but it did come out on the cut. I just couldn't because it's too many cards. Dark night of the soul. It will be a blessing in disguise when you see things clearly. The tower falls so that you can end this chapter. 16 may feel negative, but it is positive. A blessing in disguise. Communication is the key. Number 39. Ace of Swords. And where's that? We've got that somewhere. Ace of Swords, cutting through the bullshit and getting to the point. There it is. So that is that. The Roadrunner. All action results from thought. So thought is what matters. Think it over first, but don't dwell on it. Overthinking is a negative. Put some mental effort into it before you put your talk into action. Be logical. It's time to sort it out. It's about being objective and becoming mentally inspired. When we think of air, we think of clouds and sky and what connects us to the beyond. Air is all about lofty thinking, being broad-minded and expansive. Air sign people, Geminis, Librans and Aquarius, which we've got there, Aquarius, don't dim your light. Sometimes come off as a little cool and detached. They weigh everything. They mull over a situation and decide what they think and then process what they feel. Air also reminds us of flight, and flights of the mind are what the air element rules over. Those governed by air signs are mentally inclined and tend to distance their emotions. Air can represent overthinking, and distancing the heart and emotions with abstraction and mental puzzles. But this works well when things do need to be sorted out and clarified. Clarity. Air also represents clear seeing, again, the moon, in all its capacities, so can signify clairvoyant abilities, as well as seeing things for what they truly are without the emotions involved. When the air element card presents itself in a reading, it is time to put into words what you want. Your words are your sword, what you desire, what you expect. The good news is some issues you've been working on, and possibly from the past, are now being resolved. You are able to face them without pretense, but more importantly with honesty. Air is all about being quick on your toes, how curious you are, and how ingenious. Air also gives you the power to apply your energies in diverse ways. It's all about being spontaneous and in the moment. Be the fool. And landing on your feet, and where you are able to approach things with precision and sharpness. There is also freedom now to take a new path. Air signs look young, so this card is all about feeling young, looking at things anew, having energy and being young. When your question is about a relationship or romance, someone may not be willing to commit as much as the other at this time. It is possible that they are embarrassed or not comfortable with sharing emotions as others. So the air element card can mean there's a type of impasse in a relationship. It can become a type of weighing of all the angles and odds and being unable to make a decision. But this will only be temporary. You can expect travel in the near future, but delays because it's blocked by someone. And it should be a major trip. It's not a trip that might be routine. It will take planning, possibly air travel may be involved. Learning about new things will also feature, either through cultural experiences or visiting educational places. Mountainous regions may play a part. Sometimes this card simply means ambition and the need to soar as high as you can, which is now possible more than ever before. Ideally, this card indicates the powers of your manifestation, the magic of your mind and thought, bringing ideas into being. What you think might be can happen. So guard how you think and be especially careful as to the words you choose. To spell a word, that is to say a word, is to cast a spell. The ancients knew that words held magic within them. So do thoughts. If nothing else, the air element indicates that your mind and words have power, so use them well. Ace of Swords, the sword of truth. surrender. So, whatever you resist in life will persist. So if you're hanging on for grim death to stop something happening, it will keep happening. Ask your angels to help you dissolve all the resistance of your ego so that you can release and let go. They will flood your life with a higher truth and joy. When you surrender to their guidance, your higher self, all the energy you've been using to resist becomes available to you. Vitality, inner peace, harmony, and most of all love are your spiritual rewards, because that's what Spirit wants for you, the unconditional love. So flow with the pace of life, relax and tune in, and then follow the guidance of your intuition, knowing that the angels will support you. So don't be afraid. Surrender to the flow of life. Take a different path. Now I found these yesterday. I was doing a read with somebody and found these. So I'm going to do one of these because I think they're very interesting cards. They're not usually meant for this type of read, but I thought we'd just pull one. Then it always happens for a reason. So the reason they came out is because they need to be used. In the early days, I think I used these a lot. Those of you that follow me on Facebook. It's the Goddess deck. There we have it, Pele. Akin to the tower, Pele. Not the footballer. So what can we see about Pele? Hawaii, the Hawaiian goddess of volcanoes, eruptions. Where is she? Pause it while I find it. Pele. There she is. Sometimes she assumes the guise of an old woman, sleeping with her flames under control around her. So, taking back control. At other times, she can ride her flaming chariot down the volcano, intent on vengeance. Eruptions, jealousies, physical danger, fire, belly, and the womb. So, pregnancy. Drawing the Pele card means you can expect eruptions or feelings of danger in the environment. Treat the element of fire with great respect. So watch those fire signs, like I said, the Leo. It also means an increase in energy of the intense type, such as needed by a woman in the womb center to give birth to her child. So when there's a passing, there's a birth always. Focus your intentions down in the deep female center of your body, the center of the volcano, and ask yourself, what is it you really need from life? Then ground yourself. But remember, the mother energy, the arguments, the eruptions, nothing can grow in barren lands. So when there's a death, there's a birth. Something needs to come crashing down, probably through a massive eruption of some type. But you must not fear it. You must decide on your path and find that it opens up clearly for you. So, it's all about facing your fears again, isn't it? Somebody's going to have to revisit possibly a fear from the past. Otherwise, you keep going round in circles with this unfinished business until you do. 6th house, Aries, war, Neptune. Sixth house, is Hospital Doors, the Lockdown card, the Hermit, Virgo. It's about going with your gut instinct. It's also relevant to the Fool. It is the Buddha card. You may have to walk away from everything you know or believe to be true. Hospitals, vocations, nurses, doctors, health services, work, altruism, teamwork, co-workers, pets, efficiency, vocation, and your daily routine. And Neptune in Aries. If I can find it. Nothing much luck today. That's Pluto. There it is. And we haven't got Neptune in Aries. Doesn't exist due to its long orbit, which means that Neptune won't reach these signs until far in the future. Neptune in Aries, Taurus and Gemini are not included. So, Aries, Taurus and Gemini, you may not be included. Aries is about new beginnings, having integrity, success. Neptune is about the prisoner, the karmic situations, martyrdom. So, Aries, head, face, Neptune, Pisces, feet and toes. The prisoner, being released perhaps. The god of war. So, something is about to erupt. And we've got to show no fear. Choose a path, stick to it, end this chapter and begin anew. Because the gift of a new beginning is what you need to surrender to. Truth above all else. Thanks for listening.